Yeah, goodness, because
Yeah.
they're all family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all yeah because I said the whole everyone from Uptown and Bad Boy that they all moved across. They all work with the same Terry and
Yep.
Monica and everyone.
Hmm.
They all came from the same tree. So
Hmm.
wow, and unfortunately, does who's your A&R at this point in time? Because
Who did we end with? Was it Eddie F was the last one, right?
I thought it was Chad.
Was it Chad was the last one?
But when the single, no, when this happened, it was G Wiz. Because remember, the single came out way before the album was finished. So
I
when this controversy happened, that was when it was still G Wiz. And I think that that's why he got taken off, because I think he was fighting that and,
He
arguing
was so
for us.
passionate about it. Yeah.
Yes. And I think that that caused him to fall out or have, some sort
Hmm.
of beef
Inner
over
struggle
that.
with everybody.
oh,
Hmm.
Yeah.
okay. Okay. I need to bring him back on the show because I interviewed goodness two or three. Yeah, I didn't realize because he
Have him back.
mentioned yeah because yeah, but no, he's a yeah passionate guy. Oh, so okay,
You should
yeah,
have us all on when he's back.
yeah. It's not yeah it's not hard. I could reach out to him again, but wow. So okay, and so Andre, when Blackstreet came out with Don't Leave Me. Um, Tupac, because
Oh yeah.
Suge actually wanted Teddy to sign to Death Row, and he says no. So when they heard some of the stuff that Blackstreet had, No Diggity and the Don't Leave Me, he got his producers to use the same sample for Pac. There was Toss It Up that used the same sample as Dug Me, No Diggity, and it was I
Mhm.
Ain't Mad at You that used the same sample as Don't Leave Me. Teddy went to um, Jimmy Iovine to say, "Hey, what's going on?" Jimmy Iovine says, "I'll handle it." And the Death Row stuff didn't come out until the Blackstreet album came out. Unfortunately, in your case, Andre didn't handle it the same way executives normally would do, make a call to say, we've invested a lot of money in this, we're going to put this out and stuff. And that seems to have been the case where you guys got the short end of the stick because, Total's established, LL's established, so it's easy for them to ride the momentum
Hmm.
than to
And
back.
yeah, thank God we had Serenade that came out next that did pretty well too. Because, then at least that stood on its own. That song did pretty well. And I think that if we didn't have that one, it would have been more really like a one hit, what happened to them type of thing. But, at least we did get some real good play with that song. Um, and I think it kind of just showed people like, okay, we see what they're trying to do.
Wow.
Remember we saw LL at Lady of Soul in LA?
I don't
Did,
remember that. You keep telling that story.
did he
You weren't
remember?
in
You
line
don't
getting
remember that?
I
Danielle,
don't
you were
remember
with me in
that.
line getting food. Was it you in line getting food with me? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember
And I
that.
said to him, I said, L, it's too bad we couldn't have collaborated on our song. And he was like, that's not our song. That's Bernard Wright's song.
Yeah. He was real. He was real.
I was like, really? Dude, I had your poster on my wall when I was 12. You that
Yeah.
Take it
nasty?
down.
Like, and you're already LL. So that to me just turned me right off. I was like, okay, this is personal now.
Well, Kima has a different story. She was like, "Man, we couldn't wait to when we got invited to feature on the track. It was like for her, it was full circle, like being a big fan of LA and now performing." But I don't think they knew when they sang about your stuff.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, Kima. She said they didn't. That, no, they would. She did. They would just sing. They got invited to sing the hook. They weren't aware of what's happening. But that's the sad thing.
Because I think our songs came out so close together.
Yeah.
Like,
I
how would
actually
they have
met
known?
I met Omar on a movie set. He was working and I was grooming him for a movie. And I told him, I was like, the politics of the whole thing with the music industry. He's like, yeah, it's crazy. Like it's so shady. I'm like, yeah, because this happened with our song, with the LL Total song. He was like, wow, that was you guys. oh, okay. So people knew about the rumblings of it, but they didn't know the real details of what happened. So when we went on the radio to promote it, it was like, so what happened? You know, it was almost like Scandal. Like everyone had their own version of what happened. So we spent most of our freshman tour talking about how we didn't steal it from LL.
Wow.
It took our thunder.
But how are you guys managing to keep yourselves, despite all this happening, just to say, okay, let's just press on, you know, who's the voice of reason, and like, come on, let's stay focused and stuff. Because if your manager isn't, you know, who's there? How do you guys keep focused? And you know, Glenn's not there fighting your corner.
I mean, at the end of the day, the one good thing about us is that, can't speak for any other groups, but we really, management is great, because a lot of times you don't want to be the bad guy, right? So that's pretty much what they do. But at the end of the day, we are all, that goes back to that Shades name, all four very strong personalities, and we can handle business. Like, we're business women, you know, so we take care of business. I mean, and we just learn the business from all of this. So the more and more these things happen, the more we knew what to do and what not to do. So we really don't need necessarily a manager to play that role. And we can kind of, you know what I mean, speak up for ourselves, because we kind of know what we want and what we don't want. So I think that, you know, everybody's pretty well spoken, and we speak up for what we want, and moving forward, that's what we're going to do. Like, we now kind of know what it is that we will put up with and what we won't put up with.
I forgot to ask though, at this time when you sign with Motown, are you a lot more clued on the contracts and stuff? The new good lawyer and good, you know, publishing and everything?
Same lawyer, because that was only within a year, not even a year.
We still didn't know any better at that point.
Okay.
No, it was only like a couple of months later.
Okay.
No, we know.
I mean,
we know
parents,
better now.
We had moms that were trying to help us, but they didn't even know. I mean, we were, you know, you need someone that knows the business, the jargon, the laws. It was just sign here and trust me. That's all. It was, you know.
Well, you know, Shanice, when I interviewed her, she mentioned that her mom knew the business, and the more the labels knew that they knew the business, the less
they don't mess with you.
Yeah.
They don't mess with you.
So so if you realize, so Shanice says the reason why she left, that the labels, it didn't last long because they like, oh, we can't get much from this. So if you don't perform to a level that we expect, then because we can't get much out of this. So okay. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between us, or even loving us, on which I didn't miss you really.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice winning all spirits.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.